Okay, Paddy, so here we go. I'm going to give you a quick overview. We're going to get your account set up. I'm going to point out a few things which will help you get more gigs than other promoters. Yeah, just show you some little features and how to post bands up and yeah, how to keep on top of things. Right, so, quick overview. What we're doing, we're registering everything here across the UK. So it's basically like yellow pages online. So if the venue's listed, they know that they can talk to you, and you're the man to talk to about doing stuff at the King's Head. Same as if it's got record labels, or if it's in a band. You know, we want everyone to be crystal clear, so everybody can see everything. So that's the big mystery of the music industry: who does what. So we're trying to solve that one. But for you and the perspective, so bands are going to be coming to this list here. What we do, this list here is full of lots of venues all across London, lots of gigs. What we do as a website is email every single registered member on the website all of the available venues every day. So people that didn't know about the King's Head will know straight away, and that's from wherever they've registered all over the country. So it's straight away, you know, getting your name out there, and you know you've got to be in the game to win it, basically, haven't you? So we'll go through this now. So what the bands do, they come here, they look at this list. Now we're trying to push it because bands, you know, they like to see who they can play with. You know, it's like if you've wanted to play acoustic night. Oh, Russell here from Beatnik, he's really good. He lists everybody up that's already playing. So you know, if you're acoustic, you can come here, listen to Russell Swallow and the Wolf, and you know that he's a really good act. And generally, they will message and say, "Hi, we really want to play with this guy." So what that leads is into it leads having acts on the bill that actually want to play with the acts, leaving the whole entire more positive lineup, not the promoter just slapping out the bands when the gig's complete. And in theory, you know, you're going to have more people come to your venue because everyone's more excited about playing the event. So all we ask is, you know, when you have your diary up here, you need to keep on top of it, because otherwise, it's going to make it look like you've got 4 slots available all the time and there's no bands playing, which is going to make bands think that your venue's no good to come and play at. Or the other worst scenario is basically acts end up applying for slots that don't exist because they've already been taken, but you know the promoter's not filled them out. So what that basically means is they just won't bother applying for gigs at that venue anymore, and they just move on to someone else that's on top of it. So yeah, that's the main bit with that. You just need to keep it all on top. So we'll show you how to get all this set up, and then we will show you how to post a gig. So let's go over a couple more things first. So you've got account. I'll change a couple of bits for you now. So this is your personal one. This is you as Paddy. So this is going to show what you do, and everything else then, like these ones here, is what's attached to you. So think of it like LinkedIn. You know, this is you as a person, and it says this is what we do. So here we've got you a promoter's account. So if you want to post events on the behalf of Stressed Out, you can do that. So it doesn't have to be just at the King's Head then. If you do them around the other place, you can do that. I've also put you in charge of the King's Head venue because you said you were the manager. So what that means is any other promoters that are listing gigs for the King's Head in the My Gigs section, which is here, you'll actually be able to view all them gigs as well and edit the details on them if you need to. Alright, dashboard. You can have nothing in it at the moment because you've not got any requests yet, but what I've done, I've saved a page from when I was logged in. So this is what it looks like, yeah? So you get messages, which are messages, quite straightforward. You're going to get requests and notifications. Notifications can have things like cancellations. Requests will look like one of these. So if a band's read your terms and conditions on the apply to pay page, they read the terms, they think, right, that's great, I want to play here. They will send you a request. That's going to drop you an email. You're also then going to get this here. So you've got 3 options. You've got ignore, which means, you know, this band is totally irrelevant, they've not even read my terms, or they're just not suitable for the night, it's not even worth discussing it. You can just ignore, that's it, they're gone. You won't have to worry about that one, that's one request gone. Send a message. What you can do to send a message, you know, I think it's really relevant to find out where they're listing their gigs first. You know, make sure their gigs are updated on the profiles that are applying, because you know they could have their gigs on MySpace, they could have them on Facebook, they could be anywhere. So you know, I always get their telephone number, have a chat first, find out what's going on. I mean, you know the score on that if you're promoting gigs. Or you've got accept. Now, if you accept the gig, what this will do, this will remove the available slot that is the acts are applying for. This will also put the band's name on your venue profile, on your promotions profile, on the band's profile, and if all of them have their Facebook apps synced, this will also put the gig on all of their Facebook apps and update. and all the apps and pages all update each other. So if there's another act booked on the night, their name of the new band will also appear on their page. So once again, we're trying to make sure everyone knows what they're doing and everything's crystal clear. Okay, so won't go into that because that page doesn't work anymore. So that's account and dashboard done. Account, if you do want to edit any of your pages, just click these, and on the left you're going to have edit profile. It's just like a MySpace and Facebook edit. So my gigs, you did one of these already, but I'd leave it so we can do it from scratch with the information you've given me. Yeah, so we'll do it from scratch. So let's do the first one, post a gig. So as you're involved in two things, it's going to ask what you're going to do on the behalf of. So you're going to do it for the King's Head. Is the promoter and the gig shown below? Yes. Let's do it for that one, stressed out. When is it? So let's do the first one you've got. All I'm going to do is do one gig, and then what we'll do, we're going to just clone the gigs up to save you doing lots all the time. So August the 16th, let's do that one first. This is gig, select venue, that's correct. August the 16th. Scroll down. August 16th. Start time, what have you got in for that? 7:30. 19:30. Okay, so hit next. You've seen one of these already, but let's go through it. So, all this information we build here, some of it's going to go towards what the band see when they apply for the gig, some of it's going to go through to what the public see. So event description, once you've got your lineup complete, if you've got a Facebook event already made, this is the kind of information you can stick in there. Title, let's take your title, King's Head Presents. Stick that one in there. So ticket prices, you said it's £4. Let's check, this is a Thursday or Friday. This is a Thursday, so this one's £3 you said, isn't it? £3, just double check. £3 on Thursdays, yeah. If you've got a generic poster you can stick in here, what this will do, that will override all of the photos of the bands, because what we do is take the first band's picture and stick that one in during what times you've arranged them at. So if you put a poster in, that's always going to override everyone's profiles with your picture you choose from. Terms and conditions. So terms, we're going to put this bit in here. We can't actually state on the message on the payment bit, so what we'll do, we'll put payment underneath there. We'll put that in there as well. So we'll put £3 and £3 on all those. Facebook likes. Now, if you're doing if you've got a band on that you've booked is massive and it's cost you a lot of money, and you only want bands to apply that's got 500 likes, you can type 500 there. Ours will check how many Facebooks it's got, if they've got their social media connection in, and then you will find out, and then it will let them apply. So door split, that's what you want to do. Let's see what types you can have. Bands and solo acts. So you don't want no DJs. Untick that one. Right, we'll save that. How many acts do you say you've got on the night? Acts on the night, 3. Now, if you want to put on more acts, you hit this button here. If you want to take them off, you just take one off. So we're going to take one off. There you go, it's free. And again, if you want to put one back on, there you go, straight one back on again. But obviously we're going to get rid of that. Oh, one too many. There you go. So right, we'll save that now. Now if we save this, go up to the top, shortcut back to My Gigs. Okay. Okay, so that's all good. So you've got one gig now. If you want to go back to where you were again, so edit more details, you can go back in there. That comes back to this page. Yeah, nice and easy. Come back to My Gigs. So let's find another one of these Thursdays. You've thrown me a bit here because I can't see which ones the Thursdays are. Oh, right, okay. Obviously that's going to be the 23rd, isn't it? 23rd and 30th. So, all we need to do there is go clone. Thursday the 23rd of August. Let's have a look. Thursday 23rd. Hit submit. Get another clone. Let's do it again. For August the 30th. Okay. Submit that. Right, now if we hit the refresh button, check it out. You've now got 3 gigs all sorted out. Okay, so what I'll do with the rest of your setup, I'm going to do this for all of your dates. So when you log back in, you're just going to have to come in and fill in the gaps of all the bands you've got booked. We said it's really important you keep on top of who you've got booked, because some of the people are actually registered on the system. So let me just show you how to put a band in. Yeah, we'll show you how to put bands in that are registered on the system, ones that are not. So it doesn't matter where you agree the gig, whether it's on Facebook or Gmail or anything, just make sure this list's updated. So here we go. So you can either do it from here, or you can do it back in edit details. Either doesn't matter, just here you can choose your times if you want. So let's scroll down. Now, go to, don't worry about add promoter, let's go to add band. Now let's say for instance you booked a band called This Is My TV, yeah? Let's go for a search. Now what it does, it searches the database, and if the band is in the system, what we'll do, you'd click that button there, you click their face, and what that will do, and that will then send an email off to This Is My TV and say, the King's Head have booked you, thank you very much, blah, blah, blah. And you have the option to send them a message where you can exchange contact details and all the rest of the stuff. Also, that will list the gig on their Facebook app. It's going to list it on the venue's profile, promotion's profile, and also it's going to update on anyone else's profile that's actually booked for the same event. Okay. So we won't do that one. Oh, let's stick it in and we'll cancel it off. We'll show you how it works. So we'll stick them in. So let's say we booked another guy called Dave Smith. Now let's see if he's in the data bank. Now Dave's not in the data bank, so it's searched for, he's not there. Underneath here where it says the performer is not registered, just click that. What that does then, that puts him in here. And as you see on here left and right, this means that the lights have changed colour. It says unconfirmed because that means the band's going to log in and confirm it, but it doesn't. It still means they're confirmed anyway. But see, these ones are blue. This means that the acts can apply for them. And that's going to go out on the big mail out also every day at 4 o'clock. If they're green, that means it's all confirmed. If it's light green, that means the band's not logged in and double confirmed it, but it doesn't mean that you know you've confirmed it, so it's fine. If we want to cancel these, we both know these aren't playing. So what we do, we go cancel This Is My TV. It's going to ask us why we're cancelling this. We'll just write this was a test, ignore. Cancel that one. Yeah. And what that's done, that's put a line through it. But obviously you want to get this completely off. So we'll hit delete again. Same with this one. Just put test. It's going to send a message to the. This will actually send you a message probably to the King's Head because you're in charge of it. So let's put an extra 2 slots back in. There you go. Hit save. We're back to square one now. So what I'll do, I'll go through and I'll put all your gigs up to date for you. And then what we'll do is all you need to do is log in and just update everything. One cool thing as well for you, actually let me show you another thing which is pretty good. If you go to, let's do it via account, it'll be quicker. So if you go to account, go to the old King's Head. Now what you see this, as this is the picture of the venue of your as your gigs form, your gigs are all going to come down here with posters and stuff. You'll be able to use these as status updates if you take off the URL off the page it opens. But this is the cool bit. See here on the left, you've got apply for gigs. This will always show all the gigs just for you. So like that big list at the beginning, it will only show the venues which are relevant to you. So all you need to do is take this list here, take this URL here. I'm going to turn this into a tiny URL for you. So whenever you do mail outs to your mailing lists or put spams on your Facebook walls, you can just say, hi guys, if you want to apply for gigs, this is who's booked and this is what you can apply for, and just leave them this link, and this is going to bring them straight to this page so they can see exactly what's up to date in your diary and what's available. Okay? Yeah, so that's that. If you do sync everything to Facebook, oh blimey, give me a second, chataholic here going on. Don't know who that is. What you can do, let me just show you on ours. Shrink him down, shrink him down. So if you see like this is our standard like page, what we can do, you see like we've got the app here. You can change that from saying profile to gigs, apply for gigs, whatever you want to put it as. And there you go, look, it syncs everything across. So everything that's there comes across, and then anyone that's come to King's Head on your like page will be able to see what you've got. If you click on one of these, what it will do, it will open up telling your the fan base and public who's playing, what times, and the directions, and all this stuff is formed from the stuff you're filling out in My Gigs. So it's all quite straightforward, nice and easy, and yeah, I'll get everything set up for you now, and I'll give you the video and everything when everything's all done. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, just remember, log in and fill out what you got. Alright, see you very soon, Paddy. Email me with any questions you have.